I am Tommy with the podcast. I've never said this before with iHeartMedia.
Hi, Tommy. What do
Hi,
you,
Alexandra.
how do we do this? Do I have to say stuff that I've never said before? Like what?
Well, I mean, you're jumping the gun, but that might be the final question of the interview.
Great. I'm gonna wait.
Alexandra, how are you? It's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. I'm doing great. Doing great.
Good, good. Well,
Looking
I'm
forward.
very excited to be celebrating the holiday season with you, and we're going to get into all the fun things. But first, I am an Italian from Jersey who loves to cook. I know you love to cook, and I need to know what is a holiday dish that you are known for.
Nice. I'm also Italian, but I'm also Irish. So it's like, I mean, uh, we do a lot of cooking. Don't we? What is my favorite thing to cook? That's a really hard question because I love to cook. You know what I usually do? I usually cook a turkey. I sort of repeat Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
I know, is that bad? I don't wanna do duck. I'm a meat eater, obviously. I'm not so big into ham, but I'll have ham because, other family members enjoy ham. I make a really good garlic mashed potato.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Ooh.
You gotta boil the potatoes with the garlic cloves to infuse the potatoes with garlic, and then you, uh, almost emulsify.
Oh, that sounds good. What about a chicken cutlet?
I haven't done that. No.
Okay, well, you might need to, expand the horizons. A chicken cutlet is very good with those garlic mashed potatoes. So
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
pull out
saying.
my Google and figure it out.
Well, that's
Do you
amazing.
have
And
one on
now,
New York Times that I could pull up?
yeah, exactly.
Chicken
Yeah,
cutlet?
yeah, yeah. That's amazing. And now I'm hungry, so that's great. But I love following you. I love seeing your stuff because you bring so much joy, and you're bringing so much joy in this holiday movie, which I know people are going to love. My Secret Santa. It's out December 3rd. So I guess to kick it off, let's get festive. Why were you like, sign me up? I got to do this movie.
I became an actress because I wanted to be a character actor. I saw Gary Oldman in Dracula and the Sid and Nancy movie and The Fifth Element and, amongst others other character actors, and I was like, "I wanna do that. That's what I wanna do." And it's not I was shocked that they came to me with this role because n I'm not really on a short list to play Santa Claus, you know? I mean, I would figure they'd probably call on a comedian of some kind or, somebody that's not on a romantic drama. It's just I just felt like I was presented with this opportunity that I wouldn't normally have had, and it just goes along with everything I've ever wanted to do. So, and I've been able to play characters in the past. I played Moira in American Horror Story. That was very much a character. In She's the Man, I played Monique. She was very much a character. Um, but it's just few and far between. And so I said, and it's also terrifying. And I have to do things that scare me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm really glad that I did it. I'm really glad because I, I think it's a really great movie. I think it's really cute. There's a lot of like slapstick comedy, but it's also it touches upon, really heartfelt moments with my character who's a single mother and her struggle and wanting to make holiday magic happen for her daughter, and also realizing that she can find love again, which is, I think, a huge thing for her as well in the movie.
Yeah, those are real. I think a lot of people are going to connect with all of those themes because it is very relatable. With the elements of course, the slapstick comedy, but that's why I love the film. There are many messages I think people can pull from this.
Yeah.
Is doing a Christmas movie as special as it seems, or is it totally weird doing it when it's probably like 85 degrees out and not Christmas?
It's funny you should mention weather. No, it was -9 degrees
Ooh,
where we were filming. Um, I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like all of us are smoking vapes out there because of the amount of condensation coming from us when we were just talking.
that's
Um,
real.
it was freezing cold. Yeah, I almost got frostbite a couple times, but, um, we worked really hard, and I think everybody involved in the movie was, a total pro. And so, it was kind of like par for the course that it was freezing outside. Kind of, I mean, that much snow,
Yeah.
really powdery. It was on an we filmed 2 weeks at an actual ski resort called Sun Peaks Ski Resort in British Columbia. So, yes.
Okay. So
But filming a Christmas movie, I mean, we did a Christmas special on Virgin River, that I found to be really enjoyable, and I got so into the Christmas spirit when I was filming that I started, and that was, I think we were filming that, gosh, like, not even close to Christmas, like, months away from Christmas. And I started just buying more Christmas decorations on my phone while we were working, because I was just, like, so in the mood for Christmas. And this was really no different. They did such a, like, set decoration did such an amazing job, um, in every location that we filmed in, and, it felt Christmassy, it felt joyful, and it was fun and funny,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And this is going to be a go-to holiday movie for many people. Do you have a go-to holiday movie of your own?
I really hope that's the case. Um, well, every year we do National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation,
Mm-hmm.
because my husband's brother laughs the loudest laugh that you've ever heard, and it's so joyful. So we watch that for him every year. But like, obviously, I don't know, Home Alone. I just I can't get enough of that one. I love that one. Um, It's a Wonderful Life,
Hmm.
classic. There's so many. The Grinch. I actually particularly like the Grinch cartoon.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Was
Mm-hmm.
that Benedict Cumberbatch? Did he play the Grinch? Did I
I
get that right?
feel like I want to say yes, but I'm not totally sure.
I should have fact checked that before I brought it up.
It's all right. We'll fact check that in post. I love it. I love it. No, I'm with you though. Those are all solid choices. And there's nothing like a holiday movie this time of year. So it's really cool that you are part of it. And you got the taste as you mentioned with Virgin River, which by the way, that series, I mean, I don't need to tell you, is one of the hottest TV shows I feel like in the history of television. You're going on another season. People are so excited for that. Your character Mel means so much to so many people because she's gone through it and
Oh my
people
gosh,
can
thank
relate to her in so many ways. What are you most proud of in creating that character?
you. Well, first of all, I took that job thinking it would go for a season. But,
Why?
I don't know. I just don't have a good gauge on what people enjoy watching, apparently. But the book series was so popular. So we already had an audience there. And I think Martin and I, we were just cast. We didn't chemistry read or anything together, but we got so lucky, and we get along so well. And I think that all of the characters on the show have this incredible chemistry between, I mean, Tim and Annette, and Zibby and Ben, and we all just got lucky. I mean, and I'm mostly proud of the fact that I think I really let go in the beginning of that series, and uh I let a lot of my own personal vulnerability come out in the character, because I
Hmm.
could relate to a lot of what she was going through. And I thought, um, you know, if you're if not now, then when? Just just this is what we do. We as actors, we wear our heart on our sleeve. And so I think that's what I try to do. I try to continue that, within working on the show, which can become, after you've done a show for so long, it can become hard, because it sort of, it's we try to keep it fresh. Like, every year is a little bit different. Um but it's not often that you get to play the same character on a show for as many years. And so you get sort of like locked into this sort of way of doing it. And so I think what I'm trying to say is to keep it fresh but keep it grounded can be tricky, but
Hmm.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're not just trying, you're succeeding. Let me tell you, you are succeeding because that is not easy to do. It's hard. It's hard when you're season after season after season, and that's not the reality of so many shows now. So it's a testament to the work that you guys are doing to keep it so fresh. And Mel has gone through so many things that people relate to, things my friends, a lot of women in my life can relate to. Is there
Yeah.
something for you that was the most relatable thing in your life?
Oh gosh, I mean, I feel like it's just the show is constantly slapping me in the face with that kind of thing. Really, in the first season, Mel's dealing with a lot of grief from her experience with losing her husband and her baby, and I experienced a loss with a partner that I had had years and years prior. I wasn't married, but I lost someone, and then my son was deathly ill at the age of 1. And this was only we started filming Virgin River, I think not even maybe a year after he got out of the hospital. So it was all very fresh and real to me. And I think when you go through something like that with a child, you almost, my husband and I talk about this a lot, you almost experience the reality of their death, even though they haven't. So I could really relate to what Mel was going through on such a deep level. And it's carried me through the show in that way. Um, that if I hadn't gone through that, I don't think I would be able to be as present with her emotionally
Hmm.
as I have been.
Wow. No, I mean, those are some tough things to go through. And I thank you for sharing more about that because I think a lot of people listening will say, oh my God, wow, I maybe didn't realize that she went through that too. And,
Yeah, no. I haven't really talked about it that much. I've decided to start opening up about it. I think mainly because I was like, if I start talking about it, I'll probably just start crying. But then
hmm,
I realized that I'll just probably start crying for the rest of my life. And so what? I'd rather talk about it and then maybe, find a way to help other parents who are going through the same things than just be silent. So,
yeah, yeah, no, it's really, I mean, this word I know can sound so corny and cheesy, but it is brave to talk about things like that because it's not always the easiest thing to do. And I hope
no,
that your son's okay
I'm
now and everything's
sweating.
good.
That's
No,
funny.
no,
No,
don't
no, he's
sweat, don't
fine, he's
sweat.
great. He's great, he's 9 years old. He's like the strongest of the family. It's so funny, he never gets sick now. He just doesn't.
Good,
He
good.
just, like, has the sniffles occasionally,
Oh,
but
good.
yeah,
Good.
he's
I'm happy to hear that. I'm really happy to hear that. It's
yes,
and
and
that
he thought this movie was hysterical.
well, it is. And when you
It
get
is
your
so
kids'
great.
approval, you're probably the coolest mom in the world now.
I mean, kind of, at first, when they heard I was playing Santa Claus, they were really confused. They were like, "What are you doing? Why would you be doing that?" My daughter looked at me and she was like, "I don't understand." I was like
Fair.
I was like, "You just trust me. I trust me. It's gonna be great."
Fair.
Um,
Totally fair.
I tried to FaceTime them when I was in full prosthetics and I was doing the Santa Claus voice, and they were like, "No." They were like, "Mom, stop. No, no, we can't do that." So I had to, yeah. If I
You
talk
got
my regular voice, they're like, "Okay." And then they're like, "Okay, so we have to go now."
yeah, the kids have to draw the line somewhere. So, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Did you FaceTime in the full Santa outfit and the voice your co-star from Virgin River, Martin Henderson? I feel like he would appreciate that.
You know what? He was so funny about it when I told him and I started sending him pictures. He's like, "Don't." He said, "Don't send me this. I have to be attracted to you. I can't see this."
Oh my
And I
God.
was I was like, darling. Husband, television husband, it'll be fine.
Right? You're like all these seasons in, we got to spice it up, baby.
I know, I know. I'm like, get used to it. So now I send him these really funny stickers. You know, I can make stickers of all. You need to make stickers of your pictures, and I have several different characters that I came up with while I was doing the Santa prosthetics, like as it would go. I was a witch. I was Helga. I was Jebediah, and then finally Santa Claus. So yeah.
We might need to see all of those.
Oh, it'll be on social media. Don't worry.
Okay.
You'll
Good,
see it.
good, good, good. I love that you've had this great friendship with Martin over the years. He's done my show a bunch. He's just such a good guy. How has your friendship evolved from season one to now?
Um, you know, it's funny. We don't talk that much when we're not filming, but we spend so much time together when we're filming that I feel like it's great. We take a break from each other and then we come back and we spend 15 hours a day together. But we've gotten along since the very first day. And I think it's because we both have a similar sensibility and sense of humor.
Mm.
Um, and you know, he's very, very smart and just fun to be around, and we joke a lot. We make yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen on we did a couple cooking shows called the Inappropriate Cooking Show.
Oh, I saw.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's kind of how we are on set.
I like
But
that.
like
That
we
keep
try to be PC about it, you know.
Yeah, that keeps it fun. That keeps it really fun. Well,
Yeah.
I know that the world is ready for a new season. I know you can't say much. Is there anything you can tease?
I can tease that we really get into what is going to happen with Marley wanting to give her baby to Mel and Jack. Um, we go on a little trip towards the end of the season. I was told that I was allowed to talk about that.
Mhm.
There's a little honeymoon action, which was really fun. Um, but I think the overall arc is what, you know, what Mel and Jack are gonna do in terms of adoption. So
Hmm. Okay.
it's
We
a
look forward to that.
heavy part of the storyline, yeah.
Yeah, we really look forward to that. I'm so impressed by artists like you because you've been working a long time. You've been doing this since a teenager, right?
15 when I started working, yeah.
Yeah, that is a long time doing it and pivotal years of growing up and becoming who you are. I mean, from then to now, what has kept you believing in yourself and, trusting your inner voice to keep going? Because it's not easy.
No, it's not. I've almost quit acting multiple times. I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of rejection. I went through a period of time where I would get panic attacks when I was auditioning and had to get a doctor's script for beta blockers just to like be able to get through an audition. Um, it's been really hard, but I think ultimately, I think there's like always that voice in your head that says, you know, one thing will say, well, everybody else is doing it, so why try?
Hmm.
Or other people are doing it better than me, or what do I have to offer? I mean, there's so many different like loops that your brain will go into when you are rejected that much. And I just decided that I love myself and that if I want to be happy and you know, forget success, but just be happy in life. I have to trust in the fact that who I am and what I bring to the table is you know worth it. It's unique in and of itself, and I don't care if somebody else is already doing it. I'm doing it different. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm here and I'm doing me, and it's important to remind yourself and love yourself. I think ultimately, but the most.
Yeah, it's a really good reminder for all of us in any profession, by the way,
Yeah.
to practice those things because it isn't always easy. And I think that's awesome that you can still continue to remind yourself of what matters and what's really important. So
Yeah.
that's really, really cool. Um, The name of the show is called I've Never Said This Before, and it was born because I work a lot of red carpets and junkets for other shows that I work on. And you get 3 minutes on a carpet if you're lucky, or 5 minutes in a junket. So I
Yeah.
said to iHeart, I want to create a podcast where people can come on and share things they want to share that they don't get a chance to share maybe in those quick environments. So it's a question I ask everybody, which is, what is one thing you've never said before in a public forum? Which it can mean anything in the world to you. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just a chance for you to say anything you want.
I'm literally like searching my brain right now, trying to figure out what I've never said before because I'm one of those people that I think says a lot of things. I say a lot of things. What have I never said before? I don't know. I feel like I've talked about a lot of different things. Um,
You can totally take a minute. We can cut this minute
I
of
don't even
time. So
know. I don't even know.
it's like
Um,
any like a lesson learned, or I mean anything that kind of
I mean,
comes
I
to
just
mind
talked
for you.
about some lessons learned. Like that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Um, well, what have I never? Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Uh, well, when I was in elementary school, I was bullied a lot because I was in like the sort of special learning classroom quite a bit because I had dyslexia. And so the kids on the playground would call me, terrible names all the time. So I would fake asthma attacks to stay home from school. Um, and during the day, what I would do, because my mother would have to go to work, she was a single parent, and I would make up dance routines to Prince, Elton John, um, the Toys soundtrack. Do you remember this movie with Robin Williams?
oh
Toys?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, like Enya, uh, all sorts of different I would stay in my room and I would just do cartwheels back and forth and I would make up these elaborate dance routines. And, in my head, I thought I was gonna become a dancer, and that did not happen.
Well, I think you did just fine.
It's the only thing I can think of.
I love that. I love that. I think that's really cool. And also like again, thank you for sharing something you went through as a kid because that's also very relatable. And something like what you just said, you're not going to randomly whip that out on a red carpet. You know what I mean?
No, not really.
Um,
Well, maybe, I don't know. I still say stuff. That's the thing.
right, right. Well, you're like me. I'm like I said, I'm Italian. I have very little filters.
Yeah.
But that's cool, and I think that's really fun to know that that's how you got through a really difficult time in your life, because it is something that we do. It's we all have our coping mechanisms to get through something that's hard, and it's cool to know you were dancing and choreographing routines to
It's
all
still
those
how I
songs.
cope.
Yeah.
I will blast music, and I will dance if I'm having a crappy day and I have to pump myself up to get out there and do something and put on my, you know, I don't know if you're allowed to say put on your big girl panties anymore, but I do. And I listen to my music and I dance around and then it it brings me back to life.
I couldn't love that more. I couldn't love this conversation more. I feel like all I want to do now is talk for 2 more hours and drink wine and cook garlic mashed potatoes
Let's
and
do
chicken
it.
cutlets.
Let's go.
That's all I want.
Let's
So
blow this
like
popsicle stand. Come
let's
on.
go. Like move to New York and that's what we're gonna do. And my husband's a great cook too, and we're just gonna have fun.
Perfect.
Okay, great,
Can't
great.
wait.
Thank you for hanging. Remind everybody the movie, where to watch, all the things.
All the things. Oh, My Secret Santa. Obviously, My Secret Santa. I play Santa Claus. I pretend to play. I'm a woman who pretends to play Santa Claus. I know it's confusing. Comes out December 3rd on Netflix. Please watch it. You'll have a great time.
Please watch it and please release those videos of you doing strange voices in costume.
I will because I'm hoping that that's going to lead to my next job as like a witch. I'm hoping that I become what I always wanted to be, which is a character actor. I feel like this is my second act, and people are gonna hire me for some fun stuff.
Oh, I couldn't love it more. I'm getting a supernatural future for you, a whimsical fantasy world future for you.
Yes.
I can't wait to see that. I can't wait for all the things coming. The movie is so good. Everybody go watch it. Alexandra, thank you for hanging out.
Thank you so much.
Be well.